Greetings all, it's Dr. Bankhead at the Struggle in Thinking Out Loud, and the topic of this video is From Victimhood to Victory. That's correct. So I left off with the marriage. After the ex left. Oh, I didn't tell you about when he left. I gotta tell you about when he left. So after the wedding, he came back home and he threw down his gauntlet. He said, "I'm leaving you. You don't know how to treat me." So I'm like, okay. And he left. And I was devastated. I cried. I was devastated. Why? I was devastated because I never, ever entertained the thought of a broken marriage. I had dreamt of having someone love me and raise a family. This man did not love me, and I can't tell no lies. I ain't love him either. Why did I marry him? I married him because he promised me that he loved me and he was going to take care of me, and he was love bombing me, and I believed it was real love. What examples did I have of real love? I'll just let that question hang there in the air. What example did I have of real love? So I recognized I had a problem. And my problem centered around my self-esteem. There's a scripture that talks about fathers not beating their children and breaking their spirit. Well, my spirit had been broken many, many times. My father broke it, the rapist broke it, my ex-husband broke it, and then there were all the other frogs in between that broke it. I was brokenhearted. Seriously. And I needed to heal. I needed to repair myself. I needed to discover who I was. I needed to discover my strengths. I had to discover my abilities, my talents. I had to discover my self-worth. I had to discover how to love myself. I had to discover how to take care of myself. I had to discover how to appreciate myself. And I had no idea where to begin. When I was in high school, I studied logic because my father said I was illogical. So I studied logic. And after the husband left, I enrolled in law school. A little bit before that, about 10 years before that, I decided I wanted to go to law school. It was 1974. After I had gotten out of college, 1976, I think, I decided I wanted to go to law school. So I took this LSAT prep course, and I wasn't doing very well in the LSAT prep course. I was doing so poorly on the LSAT prep course that the facilitator told me I was never going to make it into college, into law school, because I lacked a legal mind. So here I was 10 years later, thinking to myself, I'm going to go to law school. I don't care what she said. So I took out the LSAT books that I had and I studied them on my own. Oh, I came to see why I wasn't thinking like a lawyer when I took the course years before. So I felt fairly confident that I was going to be able to pass that LSAT test, and I did, and I went to law school. People were not able to grasp the reality of why I chose to go to law school. There were several reasons. One was because I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I still wasn't sure what my purpose was. I still had no idea what my destiny was, what my goals would be. I just knew I had very little self worth and I needed to build that up. So I said, for me to go to law school and graduate would be proving to myself that I was indeed capable of doing something. Oh, yeah, the ex told me I should drive a truck because I was a legal secretary and he said secretaries don't really work. That's not a real job. So I went to law school. I got into law school and I went to law school. I was in law school for 3 months before the ex made an attempt to contact me. Now, I had told every one of my friends and associates and coworkers that if the ex contacted them, they were to tell him I no longer worked there, I no longer lived there, and they were unable to tell him my location. That was it. That was all. One of my friends decided to contact me that December to tell me, oh, I know you said you didn't want your ex to know where you were, but he called me and he wanted to know if I knew how to get in contact with you. And I thought you might have changed your mind. So I wanted to let you know he was looking for you. And do you want me to give him your number? Well, I was in law school and we'd only got one exam, and that exam was at the end of the semester. It was exam time, it was crunch time. This woman called me when I was studying for my real estate, my what is it? What was it? Real. But anyway, it was real whatever it is. But it was real estate. That's what it was. That's what I was studying. And I had neglected it all semester. I had focused on the other studies, and I said, I'll catch up on the real estate stuff just before the exam because I had 3 days to crunch on that. She called me on day one. I'm freaking out. I'm flipping out. I'm like, oh my God, he's looking for me. What if he finds me? I spent a day and a half flipping out over that. And then I got angry. I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, I will not fail law school because of this man. This is not happening. He is not running through my head for free. Oh no, I've already wasted a day and a half on this. Oh no, I will not think about this man again. I got an exam I gotta pass. Whew, honey. Anyway, this is Dr. Bankhead at the Struggle In, Thinking Out Loud, and I'll see you in the next video.